Hello, Heph. You're on the air.
Okay, dude. So he got his FOIA back.
Apparently.
Within seconds of that $20 super chat coming in.
Apparently.
Within seconds. And I guess that NDA that's not an NDA no longer applies.
Apparently. This is the story according to Spectre.
And I don't have to eat my words because why?
Because apparently I don't know. That's a good question. Like, Spectre claims to have the FOIA information, but he doesn't show it. It's the one thing that would get him unthread banned from the JMK thread.
Why wouldn't he immediately post that? And why? First of all, he didn't get that fucking FOIA at the same moment that $20 super chat came through. If he got it, he would have been screaming it from the fucking rooftops. He would have been posting it as proof, at least to get back into that thread, if not to rub it in my fucking face or EarJuices or anybody else that was shitting on him from that.
Agreed. It doesn't make any sense. I was about to talk about that. Continue.
But the FOIA comes back, right? He doesn't say shit about it. And what was it that he said? They gave him 3 different mutually exclusive non-responses.
Yeah, that's that was in the DMs that EarJuice shared in his video.
That's what he said on the Ricada stream too.
Yeah,
I think.
Good.
Off the top of my head, I think he said that they said that the information was deleted, that the information was moved to somewhere else, and that it doesn't exist and they're not looking into it.
Yeah. All 3 of those things.
All 3 of those things. And then he goes on to say that they basically told him to fuck off.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me get those DMs actually. I got them here. I can show them on screen. I'll actually post them in the Discord as well.
Wait, go back to the other one. They gave me I have 3 different answers, mutually exclusive. I've requested clarification, but as far as I'm concerned, it's met in terms of being answered, but not met in terms of having an actual response. So the videos are going back up. Tell him to eat a dick. Blah, blah, blah. All right, that's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's bizarre. He completely forgot the part in the story about the NDA. That's what I think happened. Like,
remember when on Juice's stream when I said that he's setting himself up to kind of leave this open-ended and not have a conclusion with this FOIA bullshit?
I remember you
saying it out.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, when you get it back and you don't get a response back that doesn't disprove your quote unquote evidence. That is, first of all, complete fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I disproved everything that he fucking said on that stream. He had nothing. There was absolutely nothing left. And nice cell phone, Spectre, you fucking moron. Oh, I'm a helmet wearing chimp pissing on a fucking fire hydrant. Yeah, and I caved your already caved in head in.
Yeah.
I'm a literal retard and I curb stomped you. What does that say about you, you stupid sack of shit? Nice self-own. Fucking idiot.
That whole post was a cell phone, really. Like, he just openly admitted that he's not entertaining, that he's bad at this. And like he claims that EarJuice and you set up a trap, which if that is true, then he's an idiot who falls into traps like that. Like,
well, he straight up said he can't go on because he's got a fucking NDA with the FBI.
Yeah. Yeah,
so we weren't expecting him to show up. And yeah, I was gonna trash that fool because that story is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I trashed him on Twitter before that stream.
Why do you think
what?
Why do you think guys like Nick and other people give this guy validity. Like they give him the time of day to like talk about this dumb shit when he has a history of doing this.
I guess they like the tickle of his acid washed face on their balls. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I think is going on. I think that Spectre sucks up to Nick, so Nick uses him as a source. Nick goes ahead and promotes him, etc. And it's just because he's just licking his nuts. Like I've seen this behavior before in other people. Like it reminds me of like another person that was tangentially involved, King of Pole. He would make a habit of doing that too. Like he sucked up to like the Fred Fucks gang and Medicare for a time before Medicare completely bloomed the fuck out.
I mean, and this is what stupid fucks like Spectre do. They do mundane bullshit legwork that nobody else wants to do. They'll go fucking gather shit. They'll watch 4-hour streams and clip little bits of shit here and there. They'll dig through hundreds of comment Twitter threads to get one thing or another thing to try to make someone look bad or some shit like that. Like to make themselves somewhat valuable to somebody that they want attention from. And it's really embarrassing.
Yeah. Like that's that's always been the thing that I've hated that kind of behavior. It's like people don't just base like this stupid click faggotry produces those kinds of people who will act in that way, who will be the worms, who will do the dirty work. Like there's plenty of other examples, but yeah, and the e-celebs just reap the benefits of it, or if they're not directly giving them orders. You know?
Yeah, it's a fucking little nut clinger that's willing to do bullshit grunt work that nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
And then you get your little head pat, and they fucking have they're all starry-eyed and enamored. It's so embarrassing. It really is.
Yeah, see, this is why I really liked Cow back when they were following the IBS stuff. Cow gave zero fucks about anyone. They had shit to say about anyone and whoever. They were completely distrusting of all those e-celebs, and I have to applaud them for it, because it's like, rather than just, like, you could say that, one could say maybe they went too far, they didn't give people the benefit of the doubt. Sure, that's fair enough, but the constant, like, oh, a YouTuber said this, I'm going to go follow him for all my news sources. That mentality, it's just, some of it is ignorance, but there's a lot of stupidity with that mentality too. You know?
Oh, I'm sorry, you cut out for 1 sec. My fucking Discord's been fucking up. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, sure. I really liked back when Cow was a thing on 8chan, they would give zero fucks about who was the best e-celeb or whatever. They would absolutely shit on anybody and anyone for any kind of reason. And
as is deserved.
Yeah, honestly, like if people want to talk shit about me, they're free to talk shit about me. I don't approve. Like I don't want people like like Nick lying about me or spreading lies, whichever way you want to call it. But if people want to say that I'm a piece of shit artist or whatever, I mean, I'm not gonna
you've done a lot of retarded shit, but I haven't seen you ball gargling.
Yeah, I hate that. I don't do that. And yeah, I'll be the first to admit that, yeah, I do stupid shit, and I deserve to be called out on it when it happens. So.
But I mean, I have disdain for people like fucking Spectre, just clamoring for fucking attention from anybody, and as soon as they get shooed away from one person, they immediately latch onto somebody else and try the same fucking thing. I mean, this guy's been swinging nuts over and over again.
Yep.
It's and his little spur god completely contradicted absolutely everything that he'd said previous to that. Absolutely everything. I mean, it's really fucking funny. Like, way to go, you fucking moron. Way to go. Way to prove me right. Way to fucking prove us right. You are so goddamn stupid.
Yeah. I don't think Spectre is going to be like considered very favorable. I think there's a lot of people who are going to not view Spectre's actions as very favorable.
And I mean, he's lucky that Nick's other followers are just gonna gobble up him, trying to shit on you on his stream because they don't like you because Nick says, that he doesn't like you or whatever.
Yeah,
because of
like
whatever retarded shit you've got going on over there. But that doesn't change the fact that Spectre is equally, if not more, retarded than you are. I'd say at this point more retarded than you are. I
um
mean, it's nuts.
here's the thing. Unfortunately I don't have the clip right now, but if you watch EarJuice's video, Spectre himself flat out says that he believes himself he went to a level that I never did. So yeah,
Like,
Spectre.
I pulled a John Kelly. Actually, it was worse.
Yeah, like okay, like what?
You fucking idiot.
And then he just and then he does it again, and of course he does it in a way that drags Nick into it as well. So it's like this guy is a net negative. He's a liability at this point.
I mean, it is dumb for Nick to have this guy around.
Yeah,
You should just get rid of him. But I mean, he's not watching anything that. I mean, I don't think he watched EarJuice's stream. He should. If
agreed.
he did, he'd probably be like, "Ooh, fuck."
Yeah,
Get
like
him. Get him out of the fucking. Throw him out. Throw him out into the cold.
confiscate his coat. But yeah, like I don't like the thing is, like I don't get why they do that. Like I no, actually I do get why they do this. They just like in Nick's case, he just wants money and fame and shit like that. Unfortunately, people don't realize that these like even if like we want to go by default, okay, they're not evil, right? The fact of the matter is they still have a motivation to get as many clicks as possible and as much money as possible. So doing underhanded shit does often benefit that, and people don't really consider that when they're evaluating e-celebs and their conduct. So I don't know if that can be changed or not. Maybe it's just one of those things that's just, hey, there's nothing you can do about it. But honestly, I just wish guys like Spectre, whenever they crop up, whenever it's very blatantly obvious that there's just this shitheel who's just sucking up to this guy or that guy and is just doing this dirty shit, they just get absolutely trashed and shit on. Because like if Nick just,
it'll come to a point where people start, his reputation will precede him, and anytime his head pops up, he'll just get his shit kicked in.
yeah. I mean, if I see him doing something stupid again, I might be inclined to cover it.
Well, I'm going to chase him around and torture him. That was too fun. I had a great time. Anytime that stupid faggot pops his head up, and he knows he's going to hide. Anywhere I go, he's going to run away. But one day he's going to get cocky, and I'm going to push his shit in again. And he's going to be made a fool.
You know what? I think this place will always leave a door open for Spectre just so we can run the mouth.
Oh, always. Anybody everywhere, let him in. Let him in. Let him talk his shit. Because you'll just see how fucking retarded he is.
Yeah. Okay.
ODTS wants to come on and trash Spectre too.
All right, sure. Let's I'm gonna move him in.
Grave dancing party.
All right, I'll move him in. Do you have more to say, or is it right if I move you to the other call?
Sure. I mean, we could all shit on him, but
okay, I'll move him in.
I'm fine if you want to move me out.
All right.
I don't care.
Hello, ODST. You're on the air.
Yeah. Hello?
How's it going?
So like what's happened with Spectre? I just woke up, you know? Is he being retarded?
Yes.
You remember the FOIA bullshit that he tried to pull and the FBI coming and paying him a visit?
Yeah.
Apparently somebody sent in a super chat to Nick Rekida's stream, and he came on the stream and then claimed that he got the FOIA return, he got it back, and that it made no sense, and there was no information for him there, and they gave him like 3 different excuses, and he's deciding to put the videos back up, and apparently stands by his videos again or some shit like that. Just making up lies, made up complete fucking lies. He never fucking got the FOIA back because he never fucking sent the FOIA. And
nothing happened.
Yeah, and now he's coming up with some more bullshit. Like if this attention-seeking faggot would have immediately blasted that shit everywhere. He has yet to post it. Where's the fucking evidence, Spectre? You didn't get a fucking FOIA back because you never sent one. There's no FOIA. posted. You would have blasted that all over Kiwi Farms. That would in no way hinder your next FOIA or whatever you were going to do. What, you think the FBI is going to hold it against you for you publishing a Freedom of Information Act request or the information that they give back to you? Like what? They're going to be like, no, you leaked the information. No, it's not leaked anymore. They released it to you, to the public.
Yeah, that's
what
how
kind of retarded shit is this?
Yeah, he doesn't even know how a FOIA works. It's your right to go ahead. It's essentially your right to go ahead and request information from government institutions like this.
And
so
any information that they release to you is not confidential or is no longer confidential. They give you journalists use this shit to get information and publish it.
Yep.
Well, you think they're gonna hold something against those journalists and not fucking fulfill their FOIA requests after that? Like, what kind of retarded mongoloid shit is this?
I know Spectre thinks he's some like big journalist because he sucks Nick Recada's dick all the time,
I remember making fun of him for not having a job and living off government welfare.
Because he does.
And taking he was bragging about going out on a date with his girlfriend, and then we found out that he was taking her to McDonald's.
Man, I was doing that shit when I was like 15. This dude's like 35.
He's got to be pushing 40. I don't know. With that fucking face, dude, who knows how old he is?
And he wants to shit on me for allegedly working at McDonald's, which, for the record, I've never, ever worked at McDonald's.
Well, at least you would have a job. This nigga doesn't have a job.
Exactly.
He's living off the government teat.
Yeah.
Suckling at old Uncle Sam, just like he suckles at Nick Recaida.
Can't take care of himself. He's got to always leash off of someone else. Like, hey, you want to, like, people want to say that I'm a piece of shit for this or that. Well, that's all on me. Spectre, Spectre, he just props himself up on others and he props himself up on the balls of others. That's the best way to describe it, I guess.
He can't even climb up on him. Next thing we're gonna hear from this faggot is that he's got PTSD from mortar attacks. Like, get out of here, Spectre.
Oh yeah.
He got PTSD from cleaning the fucking shed. All those dust bunnies.
He said in the post that the reason why he made all these mistakes was because I had the flu, guys. Like,
yeah, dude, he's trying to say that he doesn't remember the entire stream. He has no recollection of the stream because of the fucking flu medication that he was on. Get out of here! What kind of fucking flu medication is that?
Yeah, it's just the guy's really out of his mind. He really just, you know what? Spectre just needs to just, like, if Spectre were smart, he would go ahead and keep his mouth fucking shut. But I'm curious what he's going to do next. I'm really curious.
If Spectre were smart, we wouldn't be talking about him right now. None of this would have occurred because he would have had the foresight to not make this bullshit up.
Yeah.
He would have realized that he wouldn't be able to trick people like this. Like, come on, dude. Come up with a better lie. This is so stupid.
Yeah. Like, at least people are trying to be clever. Like, oh, well, Kelly was associated with IRC channels that are nefarious. Well, actually, that's not clever at all, actually, now that I think about it. But it's at least believable. A little bit more believable than the stupid, this is a screenshot we found with proves that he's a kid dealer.
Dude, the screenshot isn't even tied to the fucking website he did the FOIA for. There is nothing on that screenshot that has anything to do with that website.
Yeah.
First of all, he couldn't find any evidence that existed. He couldn't even find out.
Yeah, he said he got sent that screenshot by 3 people, then by 1 person, or
then by 6
or something like that. And then it was the Plate Gang. Like, why would those guys get Spectre anything?
And then it had nothing to do with Plate Gang. And then I asked him who it was that sent it to him. He's like, I don't know. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you got bamboozled by a fucking Twitter sped? Like, you gobbled that bait down.
Assume he didn't just go to Photoshop and make it himself.
Come on, that was some low-tier shit that he ate up.
Yeah, in fact, if he ever does produce any kind of FOIA documents, well, firstly, I'm going to show them and, like, go through it. But secondly, I wouldn't put it past him just make some, to forge some documents up at this point.
I wouldn't either. I am from a fucking third party. Like, somebody else, the dude that mods that Kiwi Farms thread is trying to find it through another source. Like, if he comes back and says, "Yeah, this is legit," then I'd be like, "All right, at least he filed the fucking request."
I
But
wouldn't
this
put too
doesn't prove
much
the fucking.
weight in Kiwi Farms.
Well, I
Those
mean, me either,
farms.
but at least it would be coming from somebody else that's skeptical of his fucking retarded claims. That still doesn't prove that he got visited by the FBI and he just so happened to have his lawyer on fucking retainer all day. What is this lawyer free? He got some fucking Kenny Jones deal going on? Some blood pact with this lawyer that he gets free legal advice for the rest of his life? Get out of here, dude. You can't afford that. And you got the bitch there. You're paying her already. Why don't you have her fucking write up this agreement that this apparently this field agent signed on the spot for, like, what?
What?
Maybe Mattis is like providing him a check to be like a super stealthy secret agent.
Right.
Yeah.
This is just part of the package he got with his retirement plan. It's just free legal advice forever. You can just call up a lawyer and have her sit at his house and wait all day. Like, the FBI, first of all, he's friends with a dude at the Boston office at the FBI. The guy calls him ahead of time and warns him that they're going to come pay him a visit. He doesn't know at what point during the day they're coming to pay him a visit. So he has his lawyer sit there. His lawyer's going to sit there for free? I don't fucking think so. So his lawyer's sitting there with her thumb up her ass. Doing what? Nothing. Telling him, yeah, that fucking document that you had them sign, that's not legally binding. And he has them. What FBI agent is going to sign that? He probably saw it. I mean, the only believable thing that I can think of in this entirely ridiculous story as to why an FBI agent would sign some bullshit like that is if he saw it and he goes, "This is fucking, I could wipe my ass with this right now." He just signs his name on it, like, okay, fucking idiot. Like, this won't hold up in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just sign a blank piece of toilet paper.
Yeah. Like, that's all he is. He's just all spaghetti. Like, he's just trying to do whatever he can to like create this narrative, and it's blatantly obvious. All right. Thanks for coming on, guys. I got like I got some more of the stuff to go over. It's getting kind of late as well, so I kind of want to like wind things down a bit. Appreciate both of you coming on. Heph, ODST.
Yeah.
Hold on, who's this idiot Spurgeon in the chat?
Where?
Which nigga?
Chambers of my heart. Did I argue with this bitch? I did.
That's between you and her. I have no knowledge of that.
Oh, I just remember her being fucking retarded. What are you arguing about?
Malaka. It is a woman. What do you expect?
Of course. I mean,
all right. Well, I'm not going to bring that feud up for this stream. But yeah, you're free to argue back with her if you want.
Well, I thought it might have been something relevant to what we were talking about.
I don't believe so.
It's getting clowned on. All right, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's relevant. So, I wish you two adieu. Have a good night. You want to say anything before I sign you up?
Do a flip, Spectre, you dumb fucking faggot.
You ODST?
Yeah, Spectre. Just don't try any ops, Spectre. We are not the type of people you want to try ops on. Spectre.
I mean, he's not
Fear
even
the fucking med. Fear the fucking med.
Fear the meds.
All right.
Crater face.
All right, you guys have a good night, and I'm gonna finish the rest of the show and sign out.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, weirdo.
All right.
Peace out. All right, so that was that. And okay.